Untitled Sickos Project. I am your host, Mastor. Today is going to be a very chaotic day. It is an open VC edition of the Untitled Sickos Project. Football has officially returned. It's an open VC. Discord link. Shut the fuck up! And the Discord link is in the description below. Join the server.
Bro got dunked on.
Join the server if you missed it. Also, the documentation is in the description below. Fill it out. Last year, NRG and I simply asked the question: who are the top 5 teams in the Tank Bowl? And then we spun into having, I don't know, like 20 people fill out their predictions for the year. I don't know if we're gonna match that total, but fill it. Let's see it. Let's see what your predictions are. I certainly can't wait. Now, for your entertainment purposes, Tegan, hot takes.
Okay.
Go for it. Just do what you
First hot take of the night. I will present to you my presentation on why Danny Phantom will insult an NFL player this year. So, as we all know, last year, the famous Russell Wilson, that's not what he wanted to cook, by Patrick Starr. I think this year will be different. I feel we will get a Danny Phantom roast. That is right, a Danny Phantom roast. However, it's hard to really say who will be roasted. However, if you wanted me to choose one player out of everyone right now, I think that Tua Tagovailoa will be the roastee in question. Also, the Raiders are getting the 2nd seed. I mean, not 2nd seed, 6th seed. No.
What? Jesus Christ! Also, we have a uniform review for the new Lions uniforms. They're showing tomorrow. Courtesy of my mom. She says, I like them. Crisp colors. White or Honolulu blue shoes should be mandatory.
Very interesting. Anyways, boys, do we miss football or what?
I miss good football.
Yeah, that's probably the key phrase.
I miss good football a lot.
If I have to watch another down of USFL again, I will.
Actually, if we have to watch another down of San Antonio Brahmas versus Arlington Renegades, we will go insane.
No. If I have to watch another goddamn season of an empty Ford Field while the Michigan Panthers play the Pittsburgh Maulers, I would fucking make and scream down the street.
We'll go insane, ladies and gentlemen. That is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Tier 2 football, but,
I'll do some shit that Susan Wojcicki will object to.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. There's something special about watching it. I think it's excellent background noise. But,
Here's my problem with the USFL. The Michigan Panthers, specifically, they just don't have the crowd to fill an NFL stadium. I think
nobody has the crowd to fill the NFL stadium. They barely, their capacity is like at 15,000.
That's not true because the Battlehawks exist.
Battlehawks, yeah. Battlehawks is good football though. The stadium was like popping even in 2.0.
That's why my big hot take is the Michigan Panthers should move to Grand Rapids, and they should build a 20,000-seater stadium there.
They would never build a 20,000-seater stadium.
At a stadium, if the USFL wants to be sicko, they need to play in an actual park. Just play on a playground or something. Play football there.
Yo, backyard playground comments, let's fucking go!
Nah, I think You want to know how to make the USFL a really fun league?
I'm scared to ask how.
The way that you make the USFL a fun league is that...
He's thinking.
God, my mind... No.
Oh no, he's thinking!
Leaving my body.
Everybody get down! He's thinking!
My hubris is comprehending this. USFL, XFL, merger.
Oh yeah, we've been discussing
Oh, yeah,
it.
yeah.
We talked about it.
Speaking of XFL news, I'm afraid we have some very sad news for any sickos in the audience. The Las Vegas Vipers have announced that they will no longer be playing in Cashman Field. Rest in piss.
Yep. So therefore, the sickos will be unable to unless we go to Florida.
There's other games we can go to.
Because like the other one would be the rematch. I'd imagine be in Florida this year.
Well, I mean, we don't have to watch Vipers Guardians. We could.
But Whopper Bowl rematch.
You know, like if we wanted, we could go to St. Louis.
We might have to actually.
Okay, who's paying for my flight then?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be real. Just live close to St. Louis. Cash money scheme right there.
Okay, I'll walk there then. I'll walk.
Honestly, I bet you could take the Greyhound there.
No, I am not taking the Greyhound. If anything, I'm just gonna take Amtrak all the way over there, because at least they have clean. They have clean trains.
Right, but Vegas doesn't have an Amtrak stop.
We
Okay, fair, but also I will never take Greyhound.
don't. One day and 10 hours it would take them. One day.
1 day and 10 hours? Ew. I mean, we'll see how I'm at money-wise. I'll probably be able to help.
This is the average American train route, okay? Just let that be known.
In day and 10 minutes. What the fuck?
10 hours.
Or you.
Oh, 10 hours? 10 hours. Just 10 hours straight from St. Louis to Vegas.
It says 1 day and 10
Oh.
hours.
You think that's crazy? Like, here's the thing. I will never understand how a train.
Wow. They actually have Vegas St. Louis flights like really cheap now.
Yeah, I was about to
Like
say that.
$85.
Anything from Allegiant Airlines, you're getting a bargain from. Like,
Yeah,
for
know.
example,
Not even Allegiant, Frontier is actually.
Allegiant Gang for life, my guy. I'm gonna be real with you.
Well,
I mean, we'll get something closer to the date.
Once the schedules drop, we'll start thonking.
We'll start thonking if it ain't what it meant. If it ain't meant to be, we'll all just cry. We'll just be sad. It's not it.
But I wanted to see my West Coast folks in person.
Also off topic, but like literally Allegiant flights from like mid-central Illinois to like Newport Richey in Florida are like dirt cheap for absolutely no reason.
By the way, just so you know, we are live.
Yeah, we are. Anyways,
I know.
who gives it? Who? It doesn't matter if we all can't meet up. If we can't meet up, that's fine. It's just a skill issue at the end of the day.
I'm really
The thing
surprised we're thinking of moving the Vipers. Like, a lot of places have
I'm
already
not
done it.
surprised. Cashman Field.
Cashman Field is a fucking dump. I don't think anyone's surprised by
No.
Cashman Field being ruled out.
No, I'm surprised that they aren't pursuing places like San Diego or Tucson or Albuquerque that don't already have an NFL team in the
I've heard
market.
rumors of San Diego, but like, I mean, that would make the most sense in my opinion.
They
Bring
would,
back the fleet! Yeet fleet!
dude. San Diego fleet be lit. That be fucking lit, man.
And hey, I have family down in San Diego, so it'd make kind of sense.
We get to go. Oh, yo, we get to go to the place where Melman said San Diego from Madagascar.
I'll just say this for the note here. I'll just say this because XFL did announce that there's like 2 supplemental showcases. One of them's in Orlando and the other's in San Diego. Just putting a conspiracy theory hat on right now. Just trying to think of what they're trying to tell us here.
Emoji. You know, what were they cooking?
Big thump.
Anywho, I have unfortunate news, sickos. Unfortunately, I have this thing called the college education system tomorrow.
Skill issue.
So,
Have a nice night.
Shut up. Okay, Todd Howard, money giver. Okay, Todd Howard.
I don't do it again.
Buy
Anywho.
Skyrim, fuckers!
I will buy Skyrim fucking VR right now, and I don't even have a VR headset.
Do it. Prove that it's a skill issue. Prove.
Okay, done. Done. Easy. Cause I already did it.
Fair enough. Anywho, but yes, I will go because I have other things I must attend to. But to be an honorary sicko for about 5 minutes has been a pleasure.
Anytime.
Anywho, I will leave off with this final take for you all to discuss. If you genuinely think Tua is a good quarterback, then I would like you to sit here and say to me how Jay Cutler is in the Hall of Fame.
Jay Cutler's not a Hall of Famer. Tua isn't bad. Are you high?
Oh, he left. You hate to
He
see it.
left.
Oh, he's a coward! Oh!
He refused to elaborate and then left.
Damn. Yeah, Tua, here's the thing. Tua just needs to learn how to take hits better. And also, if he has a neck injury to where his back can't cushion the fall, don't play. Please.
Tua is literally just a quarterback that needs to stay healthy, and you never know if he can stay healthy. So I don't.
You don't get it. You watched McGruber on the plane. He's fine.
Oh yeah, oh true. Yeah, he did watch McGruber on the plane. He is fine. As his eyes are just spitting around at the back of his head. I do hope. I do hope that Tua does stay.
Unfunny comedy. He's fine.
He's fine. He's fine. He watched Adam Sandler on the plane back home.
Hey, guys, I have bad news.
Oh no.
The Yankees are above 500.
No.
Boo!
Eh, they're still not making the playoffs.
Boo!
I know. I'm just saying. I don't.
Not
it's
fun.
like-
Boo!
Yeah, I know. Whoa.
Boo!
Go
Bzza.
back to being bad.
Boo!
Yeah, it was
Bzza.
fun watching them shit themselves.
Yeah, I
It was
know.
fun watching them lose football games. I mean, baseball games. Why the fuck? I'm gonna say
Oh fuck! Oh my. Ow. Sorry. I worked.
I'm so hyped for football.
15
I said the Yankees are losing football games.
I worked 15 hours on Monday, and I fucked up my neck. So. Yeah. Oh. I just.
Oh.
Oh, I just sneezed and fucked up my shoulder. Oh, okay. Anyways, last year we did something with the whole dumpster fire group where we put the documentation in and left it to the community to give us their predictions for this upcoming football season. And there was no way in hell I was not going to do it again. So we're back with year 2 of the
So you can show
Sickos
it on the
predictums. Yeah, fine.
You fuck.
Fine. Okay, Mom.
Wear a jacket. It's cold out.
Shut up, Mom!
No,
You
you
know
don't
it.
get it, Mom. I'm 27. I have sad meals now.
Yeah, Mom, it's called I eat unhappy meals now. Y'all ain't seeing my fucking... Y'all ain't seeing my,
I see it.
Y'all ain't seeing my... The bar, you're just seeing the duck. Anyways, this is the documentation. So, yeah, fill it out. Let us know. Big thing last year, a lot of people put Bills and Niners for the Super Bowl last year.
I have the Vikings, but that's because I'm a homer.
Hey, I did the homer this year.
I'm a bit of a homer this year, too.
I went for the homer this year.
I mean, look who I have for winning the Super Bowl. It's the Vikings.
The Vikings. Goddamn homers, man.
Chargers Vikings, yes, because the two McVay tree coaches faced off, and one of them is the most blessed coach in existence, and the other is the most cursed coach in existence.
Oh, true.
Sean McVay will be there personally.
Sean McVay will be the special guest referee.
Just so you know, and imagine if he's like hardcore best friend with both coaches. Having to lose sleepless nights going, must be neutral. But this friend said he'd buy me a PS5 or an Epic Gaming PC if he would have, just to make him rig the game for me. But the other one is giving me several hot bitches.
You don't think McVay has PS5 money?
And Aiden's here.
Hey, we're all here.
What the goddamn fuck is that atrocity?
Yeah, I looked up New York Yankees football uniforms, and this is the first shit I see.
What the hell?
My fault.
What the fuck is that? Seriously, what the fuck is that? Looks like pajamas. Looks like
Guys! Ethan with good mic quality, what the fuck?
Holy shit. Whoa. Aiden, speak again, please?
what the fuck is this uniform?
This is what happened.
Oh.
This is what happened when I look up shit you're not supposed to look up on Google.
It was so bad that Aiden's mic quality jumped by like 10%.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so bad
god.
look.
Aiden, holy shit. Oh my god.
So yeah, fun fact right now, I'm actually like doing like a pre-workout meal.
Ah.
I call it girl dinner.
Anyways, so time for our predictions, right?
Yes, it is the predictions, and Aiden, if you remember from last year, it is the following. Your top 5 for the Tank Bowl. Your playoff teams, Super Bowl matchups, the winner and the Super Bowl MVP. I would say hot take, but honestly, nothing's going to beat Tegan's hot take of Danny Phantom roasts a player.
Alright. Let's start out with the Tank Bowl, because I got several teams that I really want to shit on right now.
Yeah!
Time for
I wonder who. It's almost like two of those teams are in your division.
I gotta...
Okay, number one team for the Tank Bowl. The new embarrassment of the NFL. A team that could lose to a team that's quarterbacked by fucking Patrick Starr.
Steelers?
The
It
Raiders or who is it? The Raiders or the Cardinals?
Arizona Cardinals. Who are somehow less popular than the fucking Coyotes. IRL.
Damn.
Like seriously, like I've seen people wear Coyotes jerseys. I've never seen anyone wear a fucking.
Yeah, because I
Cardinals
mistake a Cardinals jersey for a jersey at Rutgers.
Yeah, seriously.
More like
That
Butker.
that is disrespectful to Rutgers.
It's disrespectful
Oh,
to.
Alright, who's next?
All right. Number two on my shit list.
Ooh.
So this team,
He said
I'm
shit.
sure, is also gonna be pretty bad. Which is odd because this team made the playoffs last year and they made the playoffs the year before that and won a fucking Super Bowl.
Tell him!
It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Woo!
Whoa!
Woo!
Yeah, seriously, like I have no fucking faith
in
in
the playoffs last year. The NFC South was dog shit.
Yeah.
It was.
That's how bad that division was. Like seriously.
It was so
Fucking
bad
Rutgers
that I
won it.
found my dad.
Seriously, Rutgers
I've-
the one that
Oh wait, right. That's the welcome mat for Friday. I found my dad. Holy shit.
What? Really?
All right, number 3.
No.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
Number three. We're gonna go with another team that I'm sure y'all have listened to the podcast, and I'm sure y'all know there are like 2 teams that I predicted could go 0 at worst. One of them was the Buccaneers, and the other one, a team owned by a coke addict, the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh god, yeah, it's the good shit.
If they somehow fuck up Anthony Richardson and, you know, Irsay does Irsay shit, I can see them having 0 win.
Basically gave Vince McMahon control of an NFL team.
Yeah, I agree with that. He is Vince
Yes.
McMahon. He Vince McMahon controlling an NFL team. Yes.
Dr. Drugs.
Now, number 4. I'm gonna feel really guilty about this because this team has a former 49er at quarterback. And also because I have friends who are fans of this team. But the Raiders, y'all need to go for Caleb Williams.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason I said if the Raiders somehow make the playoffs, I will go to a Raiders game.
Tegan said the
Guarantee
Raiders
that.
are making the playoffs.
Can you ask Tegan if he smokes weed?
I bet you. He does.
He only gets high on autism.
No. Hot takes.
No
Scorch.
autism. He said so.
Alrighty. Now, for the last team on the NFL shit list. It's really tough because those are the 4 teams that I'm absolutely sure are bad. The rest are a bunch of question marks. Are they bad? Are they on the rise? But you know what? I'm just gonna go with the bias pick. I think the Rams are gonna finish in the bottom 5. Like, Stafford might be, you know, getting down there, and with Cup's injury and Aaron Donald thinking about possibly retiring soon. Plus, I mean, yeah, I get that you only have to face the Niners and the Seahawks, but still,
Damn.
this Rams team, they're on the downswing, and yes, they have their pick next year. Might be finally an incentive for them to fucking tank, because now their tanking is actually gonna have like some use to it. Yeah. Kids, that's why you don't fuck your picks.
Yeah.
Because they fuck back.
Hell yeah. And
wanna
now
play?
we're gonna go to the good side, the playoff side. Playoff around me, yo. Let's go to the AFC.
AFC. Whoa.
Damn!
Okay.
Wow! What? Why you racist against the NFC? You racist!
Yeah.
We're canceling you just like we canceled Spider Solitaire, bro.
Yeah!
Here's the
Cancel
thing.
Spider
Basically, the
Solitaire.
AFC is kind of hard to
Right. We
predict,
did
you know,
do that.
playoffs and all that because there's 4 good teams and all that. So I'm going to the challenging part first. Actually, just kidding. I'm going to go with like the most obvious pick. AFC East winner, Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, seriously, Mahomes.
AFC East.
No, AFC West. Their AFC West
No,
winner,
for the
obviously Kansas City
we are
Chiefs.
not making
Did you have an Ursay moment again? Did you smoke crack
Chiefs
before you
winning.
love not?
AFC North.
It could be the pre-workout, but who knows? Anyways,
Ah.
Chiefs easily win the AFC West. I mean, seriously, you would have to take a colossal collapse. Like, yeah. Now for the AFC North. Yeah, I'm thinking. This is a bit of a toughie. I like both Baltimore and Cincinnati's chances, but you know something? I think even without Greg Roman, I don't think Baltimore's supporting cast around Lamar is as good as Cincy's supporting cast around Joe Burrow. So AFC North winner, the Bengals.
I already had. I already knew
I got
there
scared.
as
I
Stellar.
got scared we were gonna pick the fucking Cleveland rapists.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Crosby's right there.
No, right. I'm just gonna get a bunch of women to have sex with me.
And now the AFC South. AFC South. It was a division that was pretty bad last year, but this year, I mean, some intriguing names, but I'm still gonna say Duval. Jags win the AFC South, no question about it.
Hashtag swag wars.
Please don't do that again.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Anyways, AFC East. You know, I've been thinking about it. I've looked at the rosters, I've looked at the teams, but one name still calls out to me. Bills Mafia!
Hello, by this time. Woo!
Time to break some tables and throw a dildo on the football field.
Yes. Get the tables!
Yeah! I will literally break a table when we all meet up.
Yeah.
Actually,
wait.
but not with like permission. If there's like someone's like doing a demolition thing, I'll ask him if I could.
Alright.
break the table.
Now we're gonna go to the wild card teams. First round.
Yeah, that's just wild.
This is where it gets interesting.
First wild card team, I think it's obvious. Baltimore. Like they would be division
Yeah.
winners since he didn't exist.
agree.
They're a pretty good team.
I agree with that.
Second
my-
wild card. Thought about it, and I thought, you know, with all these assets, with all the picks they got from us, it'd be a shame if they did do shit with it. Miami. Go on the wild card. Actually do something in the fucking playoffs, please.
Well,
We're gonna-
the way you have it organized, they're going up against the Jaguars first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you know what happened the last time they went up against the Jaguars in the playoffs?
Yeah, Dan Marino died. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Our hopes and dreams were slashed.
And now for the last wild card team. Goddamn, this one's pretty fucking tough. I can tell you for sure it's not an AFC South team. And you know, I'm debating if I should go bold for this pick or if I should go for the usual. But you know something.
Go ball!
But you know something. It's not the Chargers. Fuck them. They ruined their chances last year. I hope they miss the playoffs so that Brandon Staley gets fired. So it's not the Chargers. And I'm sorry, it's not the Steelers. Steelers not kind of wild card. You guys-
Stellar's not going to Super Bowl?
Tomlin! His only success has been with car suppliers, and he's just an overrated hack who's riding the coattails of Ben Roethlisberger.
Stellar's not going to Super
Okay,
Bowl?
guys. Okay, guys.
Stellar's
This one is gonna be-
not going to Super Bowl?
Oh my
No.
god.
Okay, guys.
Okay, focus. Got it, focus.
Also not gonna be in contention are two teams that wear orange. The Browns and the Broncos. They're out of contention for the wild card.
Broncos not
No
got a Super
riding here.
Bowl?
No writing here. Womp womp.
So now this leaves two AFC East teams. But I was told to go bold, so here's my prediction.
Oh, fuck you.
The Patriots are gonna fuck up and not even make the playoffs. So the last spot in the wild card is gonna go to Jets.
Oh, I thought you had the fucking Patriots making it.
Yeah.
The Jete Jets.
Let's be honest, the Patriots making it would be a bold prediction. But
It would be.
Yeah.
No.
Jets.
I say it is.
I'm honestly saying this because I'm biased. I really want Salah to succeed.
Oh wait, who's your 2 seed?
Okay. Oh yeah. 1 seed is obviously Kansas City. 2 seed is most likely based on their talent, Cincinnati.
Okay, we're facing the Bengals in the first round then, I guess.
3rd seed is Buffalo. 4th
Oh.
seed is Jacksonville.
Hang on. Let me. Oh fuck! Why does it keep doing this?
Doing what?
What happened?
Sorry. My computer keeps doing a fucky wucky. My bad.
Ah.
Okay, it's cool.
Got inspiration for me. Nice.
Damn it! No, stop!
All right. Now that the AFC is over, I'm gonna go to my conference, the NFC. And I'm sure if you know me, y'all know who I'm picking to win the NFC West. Especially
That's right, baby. The Detroit Lions.
Not the San Francisco 49ers!
NFC West, dude. And after a certain free agency signing, I can say with confidence that the Niners are going to win the NFC West. Will it be easy? Will it be tough? Who the fuck knows? But the Niners are going to win the NFC West. But you know,
It's an NFC West team, the Detroit Lions.
but you know what this means? That means that one of my wildcard predictions is going to be obvious.
The New York Giants?
We'll see. Wait first. Patience, y'all.
The
Patience.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Hell fucking no. I said you gonna win. Anyways,
Jacksonville
if we're talking about shitty teams, NFC South. Which of the pile of shit would I pick to make the playoffs?
Oh boy.
Go with the Falcons, I guess.
The St. Louis
You know-
Battlehawks.
Bears fan says no.
If I had a choice, I would abolish the NFC South's playoff berth for this year and just give it to another random wild card.
Alright.
You know what?
I'm putting it in there as redacted.
Unfortunately, reality is different, and someone has to win that fucking excuse of a division. So, congrats on being the best of the shit, Atlanta. You won the NFC South. Now go get your ass kicked by the Seahawks.
But oh my god, we're the 5th seed? Oh my god!
Spoilers! NFC North. Okay, you know, whoever I pick to win this is gonna cause me to be hated by a lot of people. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sorry, Nick, man. I'm sorry, Azza. It's not the Bears.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And you know, Friday Packers fans were gloating and saying, "Yay, it's not the Bears." No, it's not you guys. Shut the fuck up.
For Spencer giggling? Does Spencer get to giggle?
And then we got two teams I'm really thinking of. I'm picking between my head and my heart. You know what? Both teams are fucking likable. Two of my choices, but you know what? I'm gonna go with the obvious pick and say Minnesota's gonna win the NFC North.
let's go!
Yeah, that's what we love to see. Yeah.
You're welcome, Spencer. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Let's go.
Now for the NFC East.
Oh boy.
You know, I'm going to do something that's gonna make the entire NFL smile. The Cowboys are not gonna win the division.
Yeah.
Especially now with Dak throwing 50 fucking interceptions.
Thought you were gonna
But what if he throws 49 interceptions?
Yeah, and it's obviously not the Washington Commanders.
It's not Sam Howell.
And you know, as much as I like Dayball, it's not the Giants. Eagles are gonna repeat the NFC East.
Man.
Eagles.
We're in the division now. It'd be funny.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
All right, now we're going on to the wild cards. The fifth wild card is obvious: Seattle. Like literally, the only reason they're a wild card is because the Niners exist.
Man, I got
Okay.
confidence in I have confidence.
Number 6. This one, I'm going to throw a wrench into things and say something that's gonna make the
Ow! Ow! Okay, careful where you throw that wrench. That hurt.
Then Detroit, welcome to the playoffs.
Yeah, you're gonna make my mom very happy with that.
I wish I had a dad.
And now for the last spot. I'm gonna do this mostly for the memes and mostly because I'm expecting a certain team to reach the second seed, at least. Dallas is gonna be a 7th seed.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Now for my predictions.
So you have, from what I'm understanding, you have 49ers in the first seed, then Eagles in the second, Vikings in the third, and Falcons in the fourth. Is that correct?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm confident in the Niners, but I also know that the Niners start slow. So I'm gonna give the first seed to, surprise, Minnesota.
Damn.
You are
Because-
giving it to Minnesota. Wow.
Because look at the competition they have to face. Niners and the Eagles are gonna have like the Seahawks and the Cowboys to contend with. Vikes, let's be honest, while the Lions seem to be an intriguing team to challenge their supremacy, I mean, I'm sorry, Nick, man, and I'm sorry to all the Packers fans and Bears fans, but Vikes are gonna be fine facing off against y'all. So Vikes are gonna get the first seed.
Also, guess who we picked as our division this year? We got the NFC South as our interconference division.
Yeah, even better. And number 2, for memes, just so we can see the Cowboys fuck up in another playoff game. Niners are gonna be second seed, and they're gonna shit on Dallas in the.
Oh my god, not again.
We've seen this show so many times.
I've
I just wanna
seen
see how
this
Dallas
before.
fucks up.
Hey,
We've
I've
seen this movie before.
I just want to see how Dallas fucks up this time. They fucked up with by running out of time. They fucked up by
like an overplayed song
really
on the
bad.
radio. It's great.
a
though.
really bad,
Hearing it.
a really bad play.
They had Zeke as
Who knows?
center.
Who knows? They may just fuck up by just lying down and not even decide to play.
No. Here's how they fuck up this year.
Yeah, unless the
they have-
Cowboys can find a funny new way to fuck up, I'm not interested.
They confuse the center with the long snapper for the field goal try.
Hey guys, don't forget, Mike McCarthy is also calling plays for them this year.
Yeah.
And they also have a certain somebody at offensive coordinator that somebody here might be familiar with.
Ryan
And
Shatner.
now, for the all-time chaos matchup, 2 passionate fan bases that are number 1 in terms of emotion. 3rd seed Philly versus 6th seed Detroit. Get ready to see some nod ankles, y'all.
And of course, we got a bird fight for 4 and 5.
You call it a bird fight? It's a bird slaughter. Seattle's gonna shit on Atlanta. They're gonna eat Atlanta for lunch and then shit them for dinner.
I'll
Yeah,
say this,
but it's birds. That's why I
I
said
will
bird
do
fight.
something. I will do like something outlandish if an NFC South team wins a playoff game this year.
What will you do?
I don't know yet.
Are you gonna cosplay as Sailor Moon?
I don't know. I wasn't planning on
No,
that. but,
wait. Pro Jared got canceled for doing that.
Yeah, which.
Alrighty. Now, we're gonna see which teams can to the Super Bowl.
Woo!
Steelers gone to Super Bowl.
It's not Steelers.
Steelers. Yeah, baby.
Steelers are still going to the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go for a throwback. I'm gonna go for a throwback to the '80s for the Super Bowl.
That's right. Ronald Reagan wins the Super Bowl.
That's right, my fellow Earthicans.
No, it doesn't involve Ronald Reagan. No, it does not involve Magic Johnson. No, it does not involve Wayne Gretzky. No, it does not involve He-Man. But for the '80s throwback, from the AFC, who they think they're gonna beat them Bengals?
Oh boy, I think I know what matchup you're doing.
Oh, come
I
on.
don't even have to wait. I don't even have to wait. There
You
we
guys
go.
already know this. Niners gonna go to the Super Bowl to face the Bengals.
Boo! Homer pick!
It is what should have been the Super Bowl last year, but
And I'm gonna go ahead and predict who the winner is of that. You know, just gut feeling. I think you're gonna say 49ers.
No. Hold on. Guys, hold on. I think this is a trick question. He's gonna say that the Niners come in and then they rip their uniforms off, revealing that they've this whole time have been the Edmonton Elks.
What?
Well, if that was legal, that would have been possible, but the Niners are winning the Super Bowl.
So
If I
not
was
so.
an NFL script, if I was an NFL scriptwriter, we could make that possible.
And
Yes!
For MVP, I'm gonna pick a very bold pick. So no, it's not gonna be CMC. No, I'm sorry, Spencer, it's not gonna be Big Cock Brock. It's
No,
not gonna
it's.
be not gonna be Bo, it's not gonna be Kittle, it's not gonna be Bosa.
Kyle Juszczyk. Got it.
I'm gonna show some love to linemen.
Taylor Cornelius!
And I'm gonna say that Trent Williams is gonna win the Super Bowl MVP.
So not Taylor Cornelius.
Sadly, no.
Oh.
Got any
Okay.
NFL hot takes?
Trent Williams becomes the first. Is he gonna be the first offensive lineman to win the Super Bowl MVP if he does win it?
Let me take a look at who won the Super Bowl MVP in the past. And here we go. And
Yeah, I think the
yes,
answer's a no.
yes.
Wait,
Th-
no, yeah?
there has never been an offensive lineman who has won the MVP before.
And now it's time for a defensive lineman to win the MVP.
However, there have been some defensive linemen who have won the MVP award before. That is Harvey Martin of the Dallas Cowboys in Super Bowl 12, Richard Dent of the Chicago Bears in the Super Bowl 20. I'm sure somebody here knows a lot about that.
Yep.
And Randy White of the Dallas Cowboys in Super Bowl 12. That's right, Super Bowl 12 had 2 MVPs. Whoa.
Woo! 2 MVPs! Well, I mean, because it was Super Bowl 2, so they had to do everything in twos.
It was Super Bowl 12.
Well, it had a 2 at the end of it, so they had to do stuff in pairs for that one specific time. I hear when they do Super Bowl 3, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 MVPs!
Once the Niners have won the Super Bowl and Trent Williams has won his MVP, what the Niners are going to do in the end is they're going to cut into the Lombardi Trophy and turn it into a bomb.
Well, it's time for the Lombardi prediction again.
Yeah.
Lombardi.
Now, I don't condone betting, but I'm sure that it's going to be George Kittle who has an idea. George Kittle cuts into this, and everyone's wondering what's happening, and then he sticks a pipe into it, and he starts smoking from the Lombardi.
And then immediately gets arrested because recreational marijuana is illegal in Arizona.
It's in Vegas.
Had a wrestling promo.
Yeah.
Wait,
Super Bowl's in Vegas.
The wrestling
Arizona
fan
last
is only
year.
right.
Yeah.
Like everyone, all the eyes are on Kittle when he's saying a wrestling promo after winning the Super Bowl. Then they look at him as he cuts off a cuts up some bits and pieces of the Lombardi, puts a pipe, gets a bag from his pocket, and just starts smoking it in the middle of the field.
Yeah, and I'll just call it right now. One of the 49ers players after the game will jump into the Bellagio fountains. I'm just calling that right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
alright,
that's
here
what
we
Kittle's
are.
gonna do.
Love to see
Yeah.
Trent Williams try and do that.
It is legal in Nevada. I'll be damned.
Yeah,
Actually,
yes, Nevada.
What about this? The entire Niners O-line jumps into the Bellagio fountain.
Wait, are we on
Sounds
someone
good
right
to
now?
me. I like that.
We're about to be on you, Ozza. About to be on you. It's about to be your turn.
Yeah.
Fell asleep again.
I'm typing in for you. Don't worry. Don't worry, sweet.
Oh, he's already entered his options.
Oh, he has.
He just
Where?
got to explain them. The most furthest right one.
Oh, typical fucking right winger. My God.
Okay. Hello. So what are we starting with? Tank Bull?
Tank Bull.
I already put my 5, but number 1 overall pick. I feel like the Rams is gonna be the number 1 overall pick.
God damn it, you still have to.
Wait.
That would be the most hilarious thing ever.
Wait, did you already enter your picks?
Wait, I don't see your picks on here.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I saw. Wait, who's Neil?
That's me.
I was told we don't speak of Neil.
Yeah, I have Arizona, Tampa Bay, Raiders, Rams, and Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out of order.
It's okay, blame me. I forgot to just remove all the names right away.
Okay, but anyway, so yeah, those are my Tank Bowl candidates. Arizona, because Arizona is horrible roster construction. The team is expected to suck. That is literally their expectation. To suck like never before. Tampa Bay,
Just like me on Friday night.
Spray, 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 spray.
Let the man talk.
Tampa Bay. The candidate is Baker really doesn't do well in Tampa Bay. I just see this team doing horrible. The Raiders, you really trust Jimmy G to score at minimum 25 points and not let the defense, let the opposition score 33 with that Patriot defense. I'm like, yeah, you guys are not winning a lot of games. Rams, because also a bad roster and aging veterans. Indy is one that I think about putting Indy or Tennessee. Tennessee, people say Tennessee has a good roster. Their roster are aging veterans, and that's it. Right, a lot of youngsters who still haven't proven themselves, and I really do not like the construction of Tennessee's roster. So, other than Hopkins, but yeah, those are my 5. I didn't explain Indy. I explained Tennessee for some reason. Indy, young QB, but everything else, defense will look good, but if that offense can't do anything, and especially with no run game right now, they're not gonna get far. But yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
I almost fell asleep again. Okay, sorry.
We're almost there, almost there!
What?
You're almost there. Hang in there, soldier. You're almost there.
Here, I'll help you wake up. Hold on, I'll help you fucking wake up. Never mind.
Wait.
Alright, I'm awake. Alright,
No, okay.
we will start with the AFC.
Alright.
I didn't know. I thought it was about to play Go Cubs Go, and that would actually be my wake up there.
Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? Na 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 na.
Alright, here we go.
How
Alright,
are we
let's get
gonna
hyped
win?
for the actual playoff team, boys and girls. Alright, first we got number 1 seed in the AFC going 14-3 the Cincinnati Bengals. If there is a time for the Bengals to actually do something, time is now.
Yeah.
Meow, yes.
Time is now.
Is the Bills. Bills, this is your final year to do something with this core. And I really mean it. Otherwise, if they can't do anything with this core, I fear that while your cap space may look better, it's unfortunate that the market is not looking better. Unless you want to pay a lot of money for Justin Jefferson. But then you could have drafted him, so like, what the fuck?
We'll keep doing. We'll keep chopping wide receivers to Buffalo if it keeps us getting better at wide receiver, dude.
Number 3, the Chiefs. I am not high on the Chiefs much this year. They've lost even more pieces this year. You are telling me that with this wide receiver core and aging O-line, and yes, you have Patrick Mahomes can score 28 points out of thin air. You also have a defense that can let up 35 points out of thin air. One
And
has to
they don't have Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and
He's out for week 1.
Yeah.
yeah,
and
Chris
with
Jones
him-
is still holding out.
And then you're telling me that your run game looks like it may be non-existent? This team is kind of. Oh,
Sus.
you can hype up the Chiefs all you want, but I don't think this team is gonna be really good. Well, they will be good, but they'll probably be like 11-6 or 12-5. The Jags. Okay, we know why the Jags are here. Why they're gonna go 10-7 in the division because every other team in the division sucks. But I think they will. I still think they'll be an exciting team to watch. That's gonna lie. If they can make that defense like the one from 2017, or just I think a deep run could be in the workings. The Dolphins as their first wild card is very important here. I have been high on the Dolphins ever since the preseason started. And I think they can go far, even to the world. I almost said World Series. Yeah.
That would be impressive.
Even to Super Bowl, even to the Super Bowl. Right, this is a very great constructed roster, but by God, this defense. One day they look really good. One day, next week they look atrocious. This defense needs to figure out something. You do not trade picks for this defense to let up 28 points per game. The Jets are our 6th seed, probably 10-7, 11-16 as well. But with their historic defense, and I do believe the hype that their defense could be like the Ravens of the 2000s, even the 1985. Well, they can't be the 1985 Bears, but I think this defense could be on almost to that status. But by God, injury, if they just don't need injuries at all. If they can just keep off clean slate, keep the clean slate on injuries, and the offense can tick and let the defense do its thing, I think they just could even win the division. But we'll have to see. And then our 7th seed, yeah. I don't know. The Steelers are here due to a process of elimination. The Patriots are not making it in, let's not lie. I am not high on the Ravens this year, mostly because
What about the Chargers?
Hell no! I want the Chargers to not make it. The Staley could be fired, and we can actually see the full potential of this goddamn team. Hell no. That's literally how it is. We need the Chargers to have a mediocre or bad season and miss the playoffs in order to see actual progression.
Someone playing Fortnite in the background?
Yeah, my brother's playing Fortnite.
I've been hearing that the whole time. I was questioning my no pay retention.
I honestly thought someone's like, yo, someone's whipping out the GameCube and playing.
I heard music until
I
that
heard
moment.
the
Like,
Alright,
okay,
PlayStation
that's
background.
Damien, will you drop this?
Heard the
Damien, will you
PlayStation
drop
background, and then I heard the frickin' some Fortnite sound effects. I'm like, no way,
Yep.
bro.
Anyway, sorry about that. Continue.
Hey, we're all epic gamers here.
And my brother said he's dropping a brutal bash.
That's a brutal place to drop at.
No,
He should know. He won a Fortnite game once.
It was Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I remember because I was in this very group chat when he won his Fortnite round.
I've never won a game of Fortnite till then, and I'm happy because I won a Fortnite.
Well, okay, anyway, still with the process of elimination, the Ravens defense is getting old, and who did they draft? Which wide receiver did they draft? Again, they drafted another wide receiver. Anyway, they drafted another wide receiver, and yeah, I'm not high on this guy either. No weapons. Again, other for probably Odell. I'm actually the best wide receiver is probably Odell. I won't lie.
Yeah, I drafted him in one of my fantasy leagues, so
He's not bad. It's good insurance. But yeah, by the way, me and Aiden have the first trade in our fantasy league.
Yeah, I rejected Jake Bobo for his entire team, which is what I didn't think was a fair deal.
All I'm gonna say is, I think I fleeced him. I think I fleeced him.
now Jake Bobo's the most untouchable asset in the entire NFL.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. Once the Adam game week 5 starts, he's gonna be mine for 7 days, probably 4. Should I put him on waivers once week 5 ends and see who gets him first?
Nah, man, Jake Bobo's mine.
You're gonna need to be Adam. You're gonna need Jake. You're gonna need me. All right. Anyway, um,
Bo.
anyway, Browns. Really, the Browns. The fucking Browns. The Sean. Like, come on. I don't think many of us are high on the damn Browns, and none of us want to see the Browns succeed.
I have the Browns finishing with the top 5 picks, so I'm not high on them.
Yep. No. Forget the rest of the South, and then what is it, the West?
Yeah.
Broncos. They could do something. Broncos could be good if Russell can get his fucking act together, and the wide receivers don't die on the field, and the O line does something other than prelapse. We said Chargers no, and then Raiders tanking. With that process of elimination, I can see the 10-7 Steelers being in the 7th seed. I was definitely not fourth. I picked
Damn.
them
Go away.
Steelers.
Go away, Pittsburgh.
Oh,
I
fuck
think I
off,
definitely
Pittsburgh.
would have been the 7th seed.
Huh? Right. NFC. Ooh. NFC is gonna be my favorite here. Let's not lie. We all know the Eagles are gonna be the first seed. Whoever set the Vikings was the first seed is very delusional.
8 then.
You're the second seed 49ers. One question. What the fuck? Who are they gonna cut next year? Seriously, you're gonna cut Teron Armstead. Or not even cut him. You could probably trade him and probably get like a 5th round in return. But
And I think
my
most likely
God,
it goes.
Are you thinking about Trent Williams?
Trent
Well,
Williams is a key piece. But how old is he now?
he's like in his mid-30s.
Yeah,
I think he just plays out his contract, honestly.
I
Or-
think
I mean, the salary cap is a social construct.
Yeah. Don't
I'm
worry.
looking at 23 free agency tracker for 2023. Oh no, 2024. I gotta look for 2024. What we got? I got NBA. That's insane. NFL, because this is a big thing. For right now for the Niners is that they're paying such a premium for a lot of players that in the next if they don't play this right next year they're gonna be in cap hell, right? One thing, the one big reason why team has been really good, why the 49ers have been really good, is because despite all the big pieces they have, they still have a ton of depth everywhere else for cheap. But if they use even more money, that depth is going to be gone. So as I look for a what is it called? You need a tackle. Wait, is Trent Williams a tackle or a guard?
Tackle.
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 Uh, Tyron Smith is probably your best option.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't Tyron Smith get? Oh, not even Tyron Smith. He's 33. Jesus. Hello?
Hello.
Luke?
Yep.
Hey,
What?
Hey, who's there?
I'm here.
Luke?
oh, Jake
Yeah,
left.
no.
Hey, Jake left. I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm dragging. I just want to make sure because I'm really worried about the Niners. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Third, I think Lions are winning the division. I think it's time for the rise. And look, what I understand why Lions fans hate a lot of the Bears fans right now, and I'm like, we're hyping ourselves. We're trying to gas it up, guys. Like, can we just wait and see kind of what we're doing? I'm like, because like the our ceiling is 10-7 this year. Our floor could be probably even tank bowl contenders, but like guys, that's just you know, like expectations low, right? It's a big year, we know, but like come on. So I think the Lions will win this. I think the Vikings will take a dip. Their defense looks horrid for the Vikings, so they're not gonna be here. And then fourth seed, Falcons, but I think the Falcons
But
squad is really, really good. I Everyone says that the NFC South is trash. Um, like the Phoenix emerging from the ashes, I think the Falcons can actually go 10-7 with Desmond Riddler. I am pretty hyped up about him, and I think he may be the right choice going forward. All right, fifth seed Cowboys. They're still a threat. As much they're a threat for the regular season until you get to the wild card or divisional round, then they're just a pinata to be honest. Seahawks are the sixth seed, but even I don't expect them to go far. I feel like Seahawks Seahawks Lions is going to be a very good
oh,
match
oh,
matchup
oh,
here, and probably the most winnable playoff game for the Lions as well. And then
oh.
seventh we have the Commies. I am very, very high on Sam Howell.
I am right in the
Really
same
high
boat.
on Sam Howell. And I think Sam Howell can lead this team of glory to the promised land. Alright, Super Bowl matchup, Bengals Eagles. Let's not lie, guys. This is probably going to be one of the most exciting Super Bowl matchups ever, which the Eagles will win because they want revenge, and with that fire from last year, they will do whatever it takes to get back there. And your Super Bowl MVP though will be Evan McPherson.
What? But how would a kicker on the
Not
losing
bad.
team be MVP?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking straight when I made that. Do we read our NFL hot takes?
Go for it. What is your spicy hot take this year?
The Giants are gonna be injured by week 2. To be honest,
Wow.
that's why they're not gonna make dead ass. I do not see the. I like the Giants. I think they could repeat what they did last year, but for some nagging reason, I feel like everyone's gonna get injured. I don't know why. Is it the Tyrod Taylor curse? Is it something?
Can you tweet to at Changang20? I believe the New York Giants will be injured by week 2.
No.
No, please do. I know a diehard Giants fan. You need to look him in the eye and tell him that the Giants are going to be injured by week 2.
Oh my god, I just got a DM. Hey, your Destiny 2 stream, the audio is very, very low. I was like, I'm about to have to look at it, but that's embarrassing. Oh my god.
F.
But yeah, no. You know what? All I can say is, despite our predictions, what we can hope for is unpredictability, right? Chaos, because that is the best kind of football. Chaos football, to be honest.
Yes.
And because we have chaos football, the Giants are gonna win the Super Bowl. Alright,
Alright.
that's it.
Nice. How the fuck isn't Twitter? I hate you sometimes. Let me message my good buddy. My bro.
I'm so dead. I wanna. Oh my god.
Did you do like a Destiny all-nighter or something?
No, okay. So let me explain what I did Saturday. 10 hours straight. You can see the stream. We were trying from 12 noon to 10 at night. Like, we took a few breaks, but I was home, stuck, playing, trying to compete, and it was hell. You know what the percentage was? Let me get the data. I think it was like 1.2% of competitors beat it in 24 hours. That was the lowest success rate in 4 years. Only 4,000 people in the world completed it in 24 hours.
Wow.
And it was unfortunate I couldn't be one of them. It sucked, right? But because I really wanted to, but we just cannot. We spent 6 hours on one part of the raid. It was just hell, and I wanted to die. But I am so glad so many other people suffered as well. So I'm like, but it's still kind of like a blemish in my record that I cannot beat it.
F.
And I must train and prepare mentally for the next time, because I know there will be a next time. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun at the end. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna stick the Angry Giants fan on you. And post.
And away we go.
And post! I probably won't look at it for like another 7 weeks, so you'll probably be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
I have not looked at MLB. What's it called?
Also, you misspelled Giants.
Shut up!
Minor spelling mistake right there.
Sorry, spelling is a skill issue for me, Dad. I'm sorry you can't spell properly, Dad.
Maybe you should have paid attention in school, son.
Maybe I'm part dyslexic, Dad.
Maybe if, hang on a second.
Maybe spelling's too hard. You ever think of that? You ever think maybe I'm too smart to make sure spelling is just words at this point? Who cares if I assembled the letter and the word wrong, Dad?
I love how this just turned into a domestic dispute.
Fucking domestic.
You want more?
Domestic dispute.
I accidentally posted the long link. Here we go. Our own show in the fucking chat thing.
The White Sox are paying. Oh my god, I'm about to kill myself.
Oh my god.
You know how much the White Sox are paying in defers?
Let me hear it.
I was just looking. Sorry, 9 refers in retained. 38 million.
What?
Oh my god.
we have 106 million in our 26-man payroll.
Jesus Christ.
Gary Reinsworth masterclass right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want? There is something funnier though. Ready?
Yeah.
The Rockies have a higher payroll than us.
But here's the thing, the Rockies, the big difference in all that is that the Rockies are okay being mid.
Well,
Like, dead ass, the Rockies are okay being bad.
Their 26-man payroll is 59 million. What's funny is that in their injured reserve is 62 million.
Damn.
I already know part of that Chris Bryant's contract. I already know
Exactly.
that.
And then their retained is worse than us, 46 million.
Oh, hey, we have a dedicated channel for pick'ems. Wow, how neat!
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna say something about that?
Hold on, I'm talking to my fiance.
For God's sakes, Lucas, you gotta talk about the fucking channel. Or else it's
I
gonna
love how the
die.
Magic has
Alright, hold on, calm,
so much
calm.
retained salary. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna have a go at predictions, at thinking ahead in the future.
Oh, look out, he's gonna think.
That's right. I'm going to think. I am going to say English words.
Oh,
That's
God.
right.
Here we go.
Alrighty. So, this football season, I feel like it's really indeed the tale of the two conferences in sports. We have what really is, on one hand, a very competitive division. Conference, sorry. And, division all the same, too. On the other hand, we have what is known as a division of, I have no idea who's going to emerge out on top, and I just hope that everybody has fun at the end of the day. This year, we're going to see something that's quite interesting. And the word that I would like to use the most is I think that there's a lot of pressure this season. And that is on quarterbacks this year. Never has there been a year where I feel like the pressure is on for even quarterbacks that are in like anywhere from like Jordan Love, guys on the last year of their deal. As I've said many times before, this upcoming draft class for the NFL in terms of quarterbacks is very, very deep. It's been at its deepest, and it's even probably better than 2020. There's a lot of quarterbacks that can ball out and play at this position week in and week out. That's the word, that's kind of the theme of this year. In terms of tanking, especially with the Tank Bowl, it's good. We could be seeing a lot of teams selling their souls off way before the deadline's December 5th this year, right?
Hang on, let me check. Deadline. October 31st.
October 31st. Okay, so they didn't extend. I thought they would extend it
It's
later this year.
Halloween! It's spooky!
So a lot of teams are gonna get the Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare treatment.
The fucking
dirt. Ah, God, we're tanking. Like that. I think we're gonna get one of those.
You're right there, Luke.
Okay. So in terms of taking, I think the first overall pick, it's the Raiders. It could easily not be the Raiders, but I mean, do you trust Josh McDaniels? Logan O'Connell looks interesting at least, but Aiden O'Connell, but he's the third string. We're going to be seeing Brian Hoyer before we're going to see O'Connell play. Which kind of means they're going to be going straight down the quarterback well. Feels bad for the kid.
Yeah, I gotta.
It's like a fucking echo in the background.
That might be Aiden.
It was at
Yeah,
that
I know,
moment
it
he
makes
knew
it-
he fucked up.
Okay, she had to show me her
Makes it
tic.
funnier,
She had
though.
to show me her tic tac.
It makes it funnier, though.
Okay, that's not bad actually.
She had to show me her tic tac that she's been working on. So, yeah.
Look at this
I-
guy. In love with his fiance. Gross.
Yeah. Who would do such a thing? Who would do such a thing like that?
That's the most sicko thing you could have done.
Yeah, exactly. What is this? What am I, a loving, caring individual? What the fuck? Okay, we're getting off track. Anyways. Anyways. So, I think there's not a whole lot of upside in the Raiders. To say that this team could be 3 days to the tanking state of the world fucking says something. But I don't know. Anyways, numbers 2 overall. This guy snorts a lot. He may snort a lot, and he may reach to the deepest part of our hearts. Oh, the Colts. I mean, this is 1 year. This is without a doubt the 1 year where it doesn't matter how well you necessarily play. It really depends how well you can really put things together, if you can string along a lot of successful. There's no pressure for the Colts to do anything this year.
They'll put it on themselves, though. I mean, this is the Colts we're talking about.
And this is the adults we're talking about, but there's not really pressure for them to do anything this year.
They'll panic and hire Jeff Saturday again.
This is the 1 year where whatever happens just happens, and you kind of have to be cool with it.
I could see this team doing a funny again.
I do
That's what I'm
too.
saying.
I do too. The funny thing is trading Jonathan Taylor for a 5th round pick.
Yes.
That's the funny that I envision in my head that I feel like is absolutely going to happen.
Oh no, lads.
We're
going somewhere funnier.
It is, without a doubt, it's where I would see it.
No. Even funnier. Peyton Manning, general manager.
General. I mean, I feel like he'd be a better general manager than what they currently have. Be a better GM than what they... Easily a better GM than what they currently have.
No, you want to get spicy? Jim Irsay comes out. Jim Irsay will become the new coach of the Colts by the end of the season.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be... No, see, now that's some funny shit right there. That's some funny shit right there.
Yeah, Jim Irsay just is like, hold my fucking crack pipe and watch this.
What about Reggie Miller becomes Colts head coach?
Now, the only nice story that Indianapolis has out of it is that they can get Reggie Wayne No, who is it? Who is
Marvin Harrison
Marvin
Jr.
Harrison Jr., yeah. I think absolutely, just for story-wise, I think that's the best that comes out of the Colts. Marvin Harrison had a great career with the Colts. his son gets to have a great career with the Colts. Can't think of anything that's more headline. 3, double whammy, back-to-back, Arizona, and their Arizona picks back-to-back. I know. I actually, hold up. That's the wrong soundbite, Spencer. I believe if we're looking for a proper soundbite, it would be, yeah.
No, it's
What? How? Alright, anyways, that. So, that is honestly Arizona will be picking with back-to-back picks this year. That is my whoo. That would probably be my hot take. Arizona. I don't think it's weird because I think they're gonna be as bad as everyone thinks they are, but. But I really think at the end of the year they're gonna look really good. Houston, they're not gonna be super great this year.
Another year.
It's gonna be another year. The AFC is very top heavy. Yet again, it's going to be very hard to compete with what they've got. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard for this team to compete with the lack of talent that they have. But they'll get better. And the sad thing is, the good news is they still have a first round pick. That pick could easily be top 10. But Arizona will be picking back to back, which is kind of funny. So, Arizona will be picking back. Tampa Bay at 5, and you will enjoy your free, you will because, you know,
I'm too weak.
they're too weak. They're going to enjoy their Drake May. Don't get Michael Phoenix Jr. Michael Phoenix Jr., you guys want Drake May's back. You want Drake May. You want
more
Drake
like
May.
Michael Penis Jr.
Hell yeah. Future quarterback of the Seahawks, Michael Penis Jr. Hell yeah. I know. Anyway, starting with the NFC. I have the Cowboys winning, getting in the first seed. And, well, here's the thing. The East has had no back-to-back champions yet for the NFC East. There's been no back-to-back champions whatsoever for this division. So with
you know
this,
what I think, buddy? I think you're an inspiration.
Thank you.
I think it's really inspiring that you can come on here and just say the absolute stupidest garbage I've ever heard.
I mean, but you know, it doesn't really matter. You know, Cowboys. We all know the joke. Cowboys, team that seems to can't get out of their own way. And just because they get the first seed doesn't mean they get out of the divisional round. Let's make this clear. They'll win the NFC, but they'll still lose in the divisional round to the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm just gonna say this. Point about the first seed, that sounds very Scooter McGruder of you. I know it's Scooter under the mask, Luke.
Go,
Lucas McGruder.
Florida Gators. But I know it sounds crazy, but I think that this is the year where, I mean, I like the addition of Brandon Cooks. I think underrated. That might be the best addition for the Cowboys. There's lots of weapons on offense. They're no longer heavily reliant on Ezekiel Elliott anymore. He's not on this team. I think, Dak Prescott's going to bet on himself, and I'm going to side with him too. This is where him as a player, he has to be able to emerge past his first looks, because he's going to have better looks now you got Brandon Cooks. You still have other solid receivers that are at the 3 and 4 position at tight ends. So, I feel like this is the year where Dak's gonna be able to really put it all together. I think, like, they're gonna win they're gonna get the top seed. And just because you get the top seed in the NFC, that doesn't mean you're going to the conference championship. They're still losing to San Francisco in the divisional round. That's still going to happen.
Nick, I think you were close in accusing him of being Scooter McGruder.
I have the
I think we
Seahawks
might
for the
actually find
Super
Skip
Bowl.
Bayless under
Skip
under there.
Bayless. Anyways, for the second seed in the NFC, I got the Seahawks. Now, I know, but you're like, Luke, you fucking idiot. You bashed this team for... You're so overcritical on the Seahawks. How could you put them at the second seed? And to that, I say, Jake Bobo, we trust. But, all jokes aside, to be actually real, Seattle probably has the best offense of potential out there. They have a very, very good receiving core. They have a three-headed beast at running back. They have strong tight end depth. The Legion of Boom 2.0. And if you missed the Legion of Boom 1.0, they were very good. Their biggest weakness was not having a corner that had the skill equivalent of Richard Sherman or slightly under that. This time around, they do, and they have the depth pieces to back it up. Pete Carroll has learned from his past. That's the craziest thing in all this. I think Pete Carroll learns from his past. This team is going to be a lot different. And if Geno Smith, he just has to be efficient. That's it. He could be a B average quarterback, could be on this roster and guide this team to the Super Bowl. I think this is Seattle. Seattle wins the Super Bowl this year. So,
Also, it's Jake Bobo.
Hell yeah. Anyways, seed number 3 is Minnesota.
Yay.
Here's the thing. The North, as good as it's going to be, as fun as this division is going to be, Bears are not there quite yet. I need to see Justin Fields win games. It's something that I've been a broken record for saying. Fields needs to win games.
We know. Needs to play well, needs to win games. There we go.
Yeah. Packers, Jordan Love just has to be 9-8 and you're fine, but even 9-8 might not be enough because you might dig down this very deep quarterback draft class. The Lions, they could regress one year. Can the head coach make critical second half adjustments to other teams? I think he can beat a lot of bad teams, but can you make adjustments to the likes of playing San Francisco? Can you make the adjustments to playing a lot of really good teams in the AFC? This is a huge test for Campbell. He has to be able to make very good adjustments and strategize. Because, as much as he might be the most well-liked coach, likability tends to run out when you stop winning games. So that's why I don't think the Lions are going to make it this year. Saints! Someone's got to win that division. I don't care who. Saints are the best. Saints have stuff. More stuff than anybody else. That's it. The Saints have stuff. That's it. End of story. Eagles get the 5th seed. At least this way, they get to play the Seahawks and Eagles divisional round. That's going to be an exciting game. We also will have the... Oh, shit. The way I have it set... Oh, fuck. The way how I have mine set up... Wait, hold on. I'm going to switch one thing. I'm going to put the Niners as the 7th seed. No, wait. No, we're good. Niners play Vikings. No, we're good. Sorry. No, we're good. Niners would play the Vikings. They beat the Vikings, then... Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. Niners, 6th seed. Good team. Solid team. QB's the biggest question mark. I know Brock Purdy did well, but what is the thing that we all said? Any quarterback who played with these guys would win games. That's what it felt like. But I feel like this...
I remember my response to that. Fuck you and your anti-Iowa State bias, Big Cock Brock.
Yes, blah, big cock Brock. But it's the biggest thing is Brock Purdy avoided Tommy John surgery. Is that elbow strength fully back? They're betting a lot. If there's any team that is win now, like it's not just you have to win. You have to win. This year is boom or bust. As the San Francisco 49ers, they're the one team that's out there that has the most pressure to win the Super Bowl, and the NFC Conference Championship game between Seattle and the Niners is going to be the best football game of all time. Mark that down.
Incorrect.
I think it's going to be the best game that you will ever see. This rivalry is back and it is exciting. 7th seed, Chicago gets in. I think Chicago gets in. Chicago gets in. They will get the 7th seed.
Vipers Guardians.
Oh, true. Sorry, the second best game. The second best game, which will then become the third best game because then whatever the Vipers call themselves versus the Guardians will be either one or two.
Beasts.
The Mr. Beast team will never die. Anyways, to the AFC, Kansas City Chiefs. I'll stop betting on the Chiefs. They lost Tyreek Hill. Doesn't fucking matter. I guarantee you, they lose Travis Kelce. They're gonna be like, yeah, like that matters. So they're gonna pull something. They'll pull a Justin Ross out their ass. So, literally, it's. They'll pull something out their ass. It's, oh no, what's this? Oh no, our Chris Jones is gone? Yeah, their defense is fine. Their defense is fine. And even then, your quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. You're just waiting for the playoffs to begin at this point. 2nd seed, Jacksonville. They have the easiest schedule, but there's one thing to note. They will be playing the Chiefs. They will be playing the Bengals, and they will be playing the Bills this year. We'll be able to fairly compare them. They could easily get to the 1st seed. Don't be surprised if this team's the 1st seed, too. Jacksonville is genuinely good for the first time in my life. Like, genuinely good. Not, haha, good, genuinely good for the first time in a very, very long time. Buffalo... I still think it's Buffalo's division to lose. They'll still get in. They'll be fine. Cincy gets out of the gauntlet, but then they fall apart at some point in the playoffs. Baltimore gets the 5th seed. It's gonna be very fun. Baltimore's got Lamar back. If Lamar's fully healthy, they got a new offensive coordinator. Getting Odell Beckham Jr. might either be the second best at or the best at free agency signing. Odell's fully recovered from his torn ACL surgery. The best move for him was probably to sit out and let his ACL fully heal. He's gonna be 100% back, and you watch, man. I think OBJ is gonna have the best season of his career in Baltimore this year. Miami's number 6. It's Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle go deep. Tua throws to him. Tua has reportedly this offseason learned to take tackles better, so that way he doesn't get concussed. That was a big issue for him because it seemed like 1 sack and he's done. And that injury he also suffered in his neck, where his neck couldn't cushion the hits to his head. So that Christmas game where we saw what first half was great, the second half. He got sacked, suffered a concussion that went undiagnosed, and then started just missing everybody. So I think this is a good year for Tua. Tua is a franchise quarterback. Tegan, you're so stupid. Tua is a franchise quarterback.
You just throw shade at Tegan, did.
Yeah, I did. I will. He literally came on as he left said, Tua is not a franchise quarterback. If you think Tua is a good quarterback, you're insane. Chargers take the 7th seed. It's hard. I mean, you're paying Herbert like he's a franchise quarterback. It's time to prove it. He's good. The Chargers are still a very good team. I don't think Staley gets fired. I still think the Chargers could make a deep playoff run, and Staley still gets fired at the end of it. But we'll see. But if anything, it could be a very polarizing season for the Chargers, and just being the most cursed team just continues. Fuck you, Spanos. Anyways, Super Bowl matchup: Jacksonville, Seattle. Winner, Seattle Super Bowl MVP. I mean, when Seattle's always goes to Super Bowl, there's just weird MVPs, and I think this one is Jake Bobo.
Oh.
Whoa, yep.
The Bobo chance will continue until morale improves.
Hell yeah.
Jake Bobo for president.
Indeed, Jake Bobo will have my babies.
Oh. Any NFL hot takes?
My scorching hot take for this year: Russell Wilson gets released before this year ends.
Broncos coaching. That's right.
That is my scorching hot
Right off
take.
a cliff.
Russell Wilson gets cut before this year ends.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait.
Yeah.
There it
He's
is.
gonna wish he stayed in Seattle.
Oh shit, I haven't said my piece about my predictions, have I?
Nope, you can go next. I just finished.
Well, let me switch over to my phones because I'm gonna go on right now.
That is Aiden.
Alright.
I miss Aiden mic quality.
Yeah.
No, not Aiden mic quality. No.
Oh, stay. Please, Senpai. Your
Mic
audio was
too
so...
crisp.
Senpai.
Senpai, no.
Ugh.
About this.
It's not.
He's pulling his cock out!
They now
What's up?
soundboard for mobile.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's pulling his cock out!
I show speed whenever he sees, whatever
He's pulling his cock out!
whenever he sees the fucking
He's pulling
Chico.
his cock out! Like Five Nights at Freddy's. He's pulling his cock out!
Do you wanna know what the funny thing is? He was like 2 seconds away from doing it again.
What? The fuck?
Yeah.
He was like, he almost did it again.
Why the fuck?
More like, I show meat.
God.
He was literally about to do that. He's like, what the fuck? And then literally, he actually maturely held himself back. Wait, what the like you could visually see him go, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Kind of look to it.
Like, dude.
He didn't get up, he just stopped.
Yeah.
I just thought he... Oh god, yeah, he's having Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Like, he actually... like, it was one of those... It was...
Put on the sexy music tonight, babe.
Because, like, he actually was, like, slightly reflective of his actions for, like, 5 seconds. Like, what the fuck am I doing? God, I'm so stupid. Like, genuine reflection. Like, that's how fucked it is. He actually stopped mid-thrust.
Alright, Spencer.
Alright, Spencer, you go ahead, buddy.
I think I'm the last one.
Nick hasn't gone yet.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Anyway, some predictions starting. So, if you remember from last year, my predictions were pretty bad.
No, they weren't. You nailed the Broncos tanking.
Oh yeah, but they were certainly bold at the time. They were like, "What? The Broncos are doing that?" And they did.
Doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know.
Anyway, here's some more bold ass predictions from me. At first overall pick, the Raiders will get that number one. So Luke and I very much share that opinion. And here's my opinion. I don't share it with Luke. I think Caleb Williams is going to be a bust. I think he's going to be like Jamarcus Russell level bad. Like, people are going to see that as a mistake on the level of, Ryan Leaf. Of course, that's a very hot take, and it sounds like somebody's going in the dryer. Anyway, for the number 2 pick, I have the New Orleans Saints.
Of course.
Part of it is because, I don't like the New Orleans Saints. They hurt my feelings when I was 13. But also part of it is, I seriously don't think that this team is doing much of anything, especially because their main weapon, Michael Thomas, he's probably going to go out for the season. Alvin Kamara is out for the first few games of the season. And also, I don't think Dennis Allen is that good of a coach, and quite frankly, I don't see a very good team here. And this is what happens when you keep kicking the can down the street. You may look like a genius, like a lot of people saw Mickey Loomis as for quite a few years, but eventually the chickens come home to roost, and I think now is about that time. Next up, I still think the Broncos are going to be bad. Like, I know Nathaniel couldn't hack it, but I think the issues are a lot more systemic than just Nathaniel Hackett was a bad head coach. I think there was a lot more going on there. And sorry about that weird hesitation. There was an ant on my elbow.
Oh, man, you gotta have an ant be your best friend? No, whoa!
Anyway, at number 4, I have Houston via Cleveland. So, judging by how badly Deshaun Cosby was when he came back into the league, I don't see much improvement from that. Oh, he's just getting the rust off. Well,
Off his cock as he rapes more people.
Look what happened the last time he tried to get something off.
Good lord.
I'm so getting canceled after this.
I literally just said after he gets
have
the
been
rust off.
canceled, okay?
After he gets the rust off his cock.
But yeah, even beyond all that, his QBR was bad. He was missing a lot of crucial throws, and it really felt like the Browns went 3-3 while he was on the team in spite of him rather than because of him. So I could very easily see this team surrendering a top 5 pick to Houston, and this entire trade, it's they get Herschel Walkered bad. Which, fun fact, did you know that the original team that was offered Herschel Walker was the Cleveland Browns? Anyway, the last pick, number 5, Cardinals. The Cardinals, just just a really boring, uninspired team, you know. And, you know, they're probably gonna not be bad enough to win the Tank Bowl. And they're probably gonna, you know, have to settle for another Isaiah Simmons. And, you know, or another Zaven Collins, a Buda Baker, somebody who will inevitably be like, inevitably want to leave the Cardinals as soon as they can when they realize how much of a cheap ass the Bidwills are.
Bidwills are cheap asses.
Yeah. Let's be honest, the Cardinals are that bad that I made an entire Twitter thread about a fictional team that could easily beat them.
Also, they have Pat Elflein in 2023? Oh my god. Wow.
Offensive line.
Yeah. He used to be a center for the Vikings. Anyway, as far as the NFC, yeah, I have the Eagles winning number one. No big surprise there. The Eagles are still good, you know. Jalen Hurts, still that guy, still that dude. Number two, I have the Vikings. I honestly think they've made a lot of huge strides and improvements compared to last year, especially getting rid of Donatel and replacing him with Brian Flores. I think that's really going to turn heads so we aren't as reliant on luck for wins anymore. And we can actually use our defense in wins. Surprising, I know. And number three, this might turn a few heads. I have the Rams winning the West.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, didn't you shit on them when we did our NFC West predictions?
Yeah, didn't you shit on them when you were making our NFC West predictions?
Well, I lied. They're winning the West.
We have been what's that Stephen A quote?
We have been flat out deceived.
We have been lied to. We have been lied to, ran amok, bamboozled, run astray, run amok, and just flat out deceived.
But yeah,
I'm hurt.
as long as Cooper Kupp stays healthy, I don't think you can honestly count the Rams out, you know?
I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. It's just, Cub's injured right now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
They might, and you don't know what the icing on the cake is, they might put him on IR.
Yeah, I've been hearing rumors about that.
Yeah,
There's this one doctor I watch on YouTube, his name's Dr. Brian Suter. He said, like, yeah, it's very possible he might be going on IR soon.
Damn.
Well, shit, but I still, you know, good old Matthew Stafford. How I love him so, and also because of the, wild card I have him going against. Number four, I have the Buccaneers. I fully admit that this pick is because a little bit of part of me is gay for Baker Mayfield. So, you know, obviously, I can't let my crush, you know, like fucking dumpster it, bro.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can't let him have a B word attached to his name. You can't let it happen.
Yeah. But honestly, other than that, I think, you know, I think he's a pretty good leader, and I think he could seriously rally them to an NFC South, you know, game where they will go up against the 49ers. You know, just a little bit of chum for the 49ers, which I know Aiden will love hearing that.
And no wonder the 49ers lost the division. They lost so they could play the Buccaneers.
It's
That'll
the
be
long. It's the long game. It's the long game.
Yeah, it's 5 deep
Yeah.
chests right there.
I wish I had 5D breasts.
I could see Shanahan pulling off some Shanahanigans like that.
Shenanigans.
And at number 6, I have the Detroit Lions going to LA to face the Rams, the team, Stafford's new team versus Stafford's old team, and that's the beautiful symmetry of it all. And I think this team is really good, and I'm excited to see C.J. Gardner-Johnson hopefully do better than Amani Oruwariye did in that role. And I talked to my mom about it, who's a casual Lions fan, and she said, quote, the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl one kneecap at a time.
Love it.
And at number 7, I have the Giants. Because, I think of the Bills, I think the real offensive mastermind was Brian Dable. The offense under Ken Dorsey just hasn't been as good with Dable as it was under Dable. And, you have to wonder, who was the real smarty pants here? Next up, we flip over to the AFC, and you're not gonna believe who I have for number 1.
Jacksonville.
It's the Chiefs. Oh my God, Patrick Mahomes, good at football? Say it isn't so.
No fucking way.
Number 2, I have the Bills. Josh Allen, he can still run circles around everybody else, and he's still entertaining to watch. I just think that this is probably their last go with this core before Stephon Diggs says something like, the enemy speaks kindly and holds a knife and then demands a trade to, I don't know, Kansas City.
The enemy tells them to nuke Buffalo.
Yeah. Bills fans, I have seen this story with Stephon Diggs before. I kind of know how this one ends. Number 3, I have the good old Bengals. Love seeing Joe Shiesty out there, him connecting with Jamar Chase. And, of course, the big question always hinges on, can that offensive line do things? I think they can, enough to win the 3rd seed. And as far as the 4th seed, I have the Jags kind of winning the AFC South by default, because the Titans, they're kind of stuck in the same way that, something gets stuck.
I want to say something fucked up, but I'm gonna hold back.
India. Jim Irsay is in the middle of somehow trying to convert Lucas Oil Stadium into the world's largest crack pipe, so they're out. And Houston is in the middle of a long and troublesome rebuild, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's if they just see this as a down year, just trying to get see some improvement from guys, to see who they can dump off at the deadline. So yeah, it's the Jaguars for me. And then number 5, I got the Chargers. I think they finally live up to their potential, Even though they have, even though their past should tell me otherwise. And, oh, that's another reason I don't like the New Orleans Saints this year. Guess who their defensive coordinator is?
Green, Joe, fucking Green or something like.
Joe Woods
Joe
of
Woods,
Cleveland Browns infamy.
Yeah, I get the names confused, but yeah, I know.
But yeah, LA Chargers 5 seed. I think they finally, you know, I think Herbert is right along the right track to have his Phillip Rivers-esque, you know, up. You know, this is the part where he goes up. And 6th seed, I actually have the Dolphins here. You know, I decided to be nice to the NFL's version of the Flames and give them the 6th seed. Because, you know, Tyreek down there somewhere. And, you know, Jalen's pretty good when he isn't waddling away. Question is whether... Yeah. Question is whether they have to rely on their backup quarterbacks now. As for Super Bowl 58, I think it's going to be, you know, LA Chargers versus Minnesota Vikings, which that ought to be a real hoot. You know, you know, the analytical darling of last year versus the team nobody in analytics liked. It's gonna be a real nobody cares nerd, go play with your calculators kind of Super Bowl. And you know, I think you know, the McVay disciple is gonna win this game. Specifically Kevin O'Connell. The Vikings win. Kirk Cousins gets that coveted MVP, and maybe we don't have to rely on getting Aaron fucking Rodgers next year.
You're getting Aaron Rodgers, and you're gonna like it.
Oh, I didn't talk about the Jets. They're gonna get the 7th seed after having a 7-3 start, where Aaron Rodgers, you know, just takes a little too much ayahuasca, has a panic attack, and can't play the last 7 games. And they have to rely on Zach Wilson to get them to the 7 seed.
Okay, but I just want to say, does Aaron Rodgers send a dick pic, though? We're going to see that happen.
Dick pic. Dick pic.
This isn't something we root for, Luke.
Yeah, I know.
Lucas, no, that's sexual harassment.
Plot twist. Aaron Rodgers sent a dick pic to Jordan Love.
No, Brian Gutekunst, he says, "Baby, please take me back. I miss Green Bay."
And he gives him like the fucking duck, like a picture of him like in duck lips as he sends it to him.
Wait, no. Like Rodgers
crying while he's holding his dick.
No, like, yeah, exactly.
Like, what about Rodgers sent a picture of his dick with a cheese head on?
Like, just as he's
What did I start?
Alright, we're getting off course. We're gonna get your
I regret starting this conversation.
I thought you were gonna say, I regret starting this podcast. Like, I totally
that.
Maybe that's up there. Yeah, change the subject.
I think it's time for Nick Man's predictions.
Alright, Nick, go. You're the only one that has the smarts right now. I am. My brain's a drooling pile of goop right now.
Yeah, I'm big brain here. I guess I am big brain here. Okay, so, my pitch for Tank Bowl. Alright. My pitch for Tank Bowl number 1. I have the Colts because I have zero faith. I just have really bad feelings for Anthony Richardson and how the season's gonna play out for him. The talent's there, but good God, he has just about nothing to work with. It's gonna be rough, especially if the Colts O-line trends like it did last season, because last season was when it really, really managed to fall off, and if it trends in that direction even more, no matter how talented your young quarterback is, shit's gonna get really ugly. And also, not gonna lie, I feel like the Colts getting the #1 pick just feels so fitting. Not gonna lie, it just feels destined to happen at some point. Um, Number 2, I have the Arizona Cardinals. This Cardinals team, and I've seen the clip of Jonathan Gannon trying to. I don't know what Gannon's trying to do, but I'm just gonna be completely honest. Jonathan Gannon is literally the paint drying on the wall head coach. That's how I see him. He is literally drying paint. Like, this man is just, I feel nothing from this man. He feels boring. He feels, yeah, it's like, imagine making, like, I don't know why, but I hate, and I, I understand this will sound weird, but for some reason, I'm getting Adam Gase vibes. I don't know why.
That's mean.
I know it's mean, but not gonna lie, Cardinals will probably find some way to get some wins or something, so they won't get the #1 pick. You wanna know what would be hilarious though? If the Arizona Cardinals end up having their first-round pick get stripped away because of those comments that got leaked about the 2018 Cardinals and how they basically exposed to the public that, yeah, we were fucking tanking. We were doing the inevitable tank job.
Even with Josh Rose, wow. He
Yeah,
really did get no real starting chance in the NFL.
Hold on, I want to find, like, what were the comments, because, what was it?
It turns out there were more than 9 mistakes ahead of Josh Rosen.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it, because, okay, so yeah, apparently, I just want to say this real quick, but, like, yeah, Steve Wilkes, like, he confirms that there were the burner phone communications with Steve Keim during his 2018 suspension. Like, genuinely, like, it's like, oh god, like, yeah, they were literally, yeah, so they were basically in secret saying, yeah, please tank for the love of God, and then it ended up getting their coach fired because he technically did his job of tanking, but that's an entirely different discussion for another time. At number 3, I have the Raiders. The Raiders are just a team that feels like they're going to be a shit show. I mean, there is talent on this team, obviously, but this team just, especially with Josh McDaniels, they just feel like a shit show in the making, and it really, I'm not gonna lie when I say this team feels like, if I had to predict, like, an NFL team where they just feel destined to get the top quarterback in Caleb Williams, the Raiders feel like such a prime candidate for that. Like, it just makes so much sense that the Raiders would tank and end up getting him. But I don't really have much more to comment on the Raiders. This team just feels like it's going to be a mess. I mean, I don't know if more of a shit show than last season, probably, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do wonder. I just want to say, I genuinely wonder if things get bad enough where Devontae Adams might be available. Just saying.
I mean, big cap hit. Big cap hit.
Yeah. And at number 4, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, the Bucs, it's just, this team is definitely in a year where it's just, yeah, this team is just not really going to be doing much to know. And honestly, even though I do like Baker and his personality, it's like, yeah, I don't see it ending well with him with the Bucs and all of that. And not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be completely honest, Todd Bowles inspires me in zero way that this team will do well. Just having him there is just not gonna inspire me at all to think this team will be anything but a tank bowl contender. So yeah. And at number 5, I have the LA Rams. Now, granted, when we did our NFC West predictions, I was definitely kind of more confident on the Rams than I am now, mainly because of the fact that it sounds like there's some problems with Stafford in terms of getting along with younger talent. There's problems with Cooper Kupp because he's injured and he's not going to be playing in Week 1, and it might be an injury that keeps him out for multiple weeks to start the season. And I'm just gonna be completely honest with the Rams. This is just a smartass in me talking right now, but I don't know why, but there's just something telling me Caleb Williams is gonna be an LA Ram. There's just something
Please
telling me that's
no.
gonna happen.
Please
There's
no.
just something telling me that's gonna be a possibility of happening.
No.
And I'm telling you, the NFL, if that happens, you just know damn well Tree is about to have every script joke in the book ready for the NFL. He is about to unleash everything against the NFL if the Rams manage to get Caleb Williams.
Please no.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason I said this is the smart ass in me talking, because that would be a really
Convenient.
a moment that would piss off so many NFL fans. But anyways, now it's time to talk about the NFC playoff predictions. At number 1, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, I know damn well this might backfire spectacularly, not because the Eagles will be bad, they will make the playoffs regardless if they win the division or not, but because there has not been a repeat winner in the NFC East since basically, I think 2004 or 2005, because the last time it happened, I know the Eagles made the Super Bowl. They lost to the Patriots in like around that time of the 2000s, but yeah, I think if there's any year for this trend to break, it's this year. And if it doesn't break, then well, shit. I guess there is no stopping the unpredictability of the NFC East. Anyways, at number 2, I have the 49ers. I think the 49ers, even with the whole talk about how will Cody do, God forbid, how will Darnold do if he has to get a chance, or, now that Bosa's been extended, don't have to worry about that anymore. I think the Niners' goal is stay healthy, keep the system strong, and you'll be fine. They managed to make the NFC Championship game last season with so many fucking injuries, so many quarterback injuries, that you would genuinely wonder how the hell did this team make the playoffs, let alone make it to the NFC title game. But yeah, it's just the Niners. They'll find a way. At number 3 for the NFC North, I have the Lions winning the NFC North. I have Dan going through and winning the division. I just feel like this is the Lions' year. Jared Goff has been showing, he got a lot better last season. I like what they have on offense. Their defense improved greatly in the second half of last season, and I just feel like this Lions team just feels like the pick to win the NFC North. If there's any time for it to happen, it's this season. And I also want to say this. I'm saying this as a Bears fan. I'm saying this right now. Even as a division rival, I just want to say this. I really want to see the Detroit Lions host a playoff game. I think the atmosphere at that playoff game would be incredible if that does happen.
Dude, Ford Field would be loud as fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I would for sure be going to that game in
Yeah.
particular.
Yeah, I would love to see that happen. Definitely. I would most certainly love to see that happen, even as a division rival. But as I digress, at number 4 in the NFC, I have the Atlanta Falcons. I feel like in terms of talent levels, I feel like the Falcons are probably second in the division in my opinion. They have no question one of the best running games in football. Obviously having Bijan Robinson, Cordero Patterson, Tyler Algier. I like what they got. I think they have the right coach for the type of system they're wanting to run, because I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not exactly that high on Desmond Ridder, but honestly, if he can just be average, I think the Falcons will be fine. I know it is agreed upon that the Saints honestly have the more talent, but I'm just going to be completely honest, I don't trust the Saints in their coaching. And I feel like that's what will kill them in the end and end up giving the playoff spot to the Atlanta Falcons. Now, for my wild cards in the NFC, at number 5, my first wild card, I have the Vikings.
Yay!
I don't think last season was a fluke, even though I don't think they'll win the division. I still see the Vikings making it back to the playoffs. There's still plenty of talent around. I think Kirk Cousins is a fine enough quarterback to make it all work. I like Kevin O'Connell. I think now that you have Brian Flores as your defensive coordinator, even though the talent is still really not there with the Vikings defense, it should at the very least be better than last season, which obviously Vikings fans will definitely like, especially considering how badly it shit itself last season. But
Fucking Donna Shell.
yep. But either way, I got Vikings at number 5. Number 6, my second wild card in the NFC, I got the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are just, I feel, not much. Cowboys did make some good moves this offseason. They got more players to fill the voids and all that. You know, all just get more pieces around on the team and all that. You know, don't, especially now that Zeke's gone. You know, the Cowboys, I just feel like, you know, this is a good team, but I can never view this team as an NFC Championship team or, God forbid, a Super Bowl team until they prove me wrong, which I don't see them proving me wrong because I don't trust Mike McCarthy. I really don't trust him, and I don't, like, the only part of the coaching I really trust is Dan Quinn, and yes, I know Dan Quinn is responsible for the greatest choke in NFL, well, the greatest choke in Super Bowl history and one of the greatest ever, but he's also a great defensive coordinator, so of course I can trust him there. But, outside of that, yeah, it's more the usual. Cowboys will be a good team, but they're not going to be, you know, great enough.
And you have them going to the Lions' Den in the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
that too. That's gonna be.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, dude, imagine if they lose to. Oh, by the one playoff win that the Lions have had since the Super Bowl era has been against the Cowboys at home.
Yes. Yes, it feels very fitting to have that happen again. But my number 7 seed, making the final wildcard team I have, Seahawks will be the last wildcard team in the NFC. For me, Seattle, I have them making it over teams like the Giants and the Bears, just because I just feel the Seahawks, there's so much established with them. I like what they have in terms of, you know, just so much talent in terms of, you know, it's like it's not too flashy, but it's like, you know, it's very balanced in terms of like the talent they have, and like, you know, Geno Smith, as long as Geno is fine, as long as he just does what he has to do, I definitely think Seattle will be playoff contenders, and, you know, I think they'll make it in as the 7th seed. So, yeah, I mean, I think the wild card race will be very tough because, as I said, I feel like the Giants are my first team out of the NFC. And I said before, Bears, I don't see us as a playoff team, but I still think we can compete for one. I think we'll be in the hunt. It's just, I think we need one more year. And obviously teams like the Packers, Saints, you know, even Commanders and all that, you know, they'll stay lurking around, you know, give the NFC a scare here and there. But anyways, it's time for the AFC. And to the shock of no one, my number 1 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, be shocked, everyone. It's so shocking that I have the Kansas City Chiefs as my number 1 seed.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, I know,
Can
it
I
is
say
crazy.
gas?
Yes, we need gas up in here. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so the Chiefs, it's like, yeah, we know what they're getting. Patrick Mahomes will do what he usually does, you know, does what he always does. Talented as all hell, best football player in the world, you know the drill by now. Andy Reid will make sure he succeeds. I mean, the only thing that concerns me about the Chiefs right now is not having Chris Jones, which that concerns me genuinely a lot more than not having Kelsey, because I know damn well, like, with the Chiefs, their offensive system will make sure it balances the offense without Kelsey out for however long they need to do. It's just, I don't think the defensive system is as strong as the offensive system. But I mean, it should still be fine considering it's Patrick Mahomes we're talking about, so they'll find a way. My number 2 seed, I'm going with the folks from Duval, the Jaguars.
Whoa!
Oh!
I'm going Jacksonville as my number 2 seed because I believe in Duval. But anyways, they have an easier schedule. They have Trevor Lawrence, obviously Trevor Lawrence, one of the most talented, one of the most loaded wide receiver groups in the league. I think their defense should be better. I think it will improve, and then their running back core is very talented as well. And I'm just saying, I feel like Jacksonville, I can definitely see. I mean, Luke said this, I believe, but like Jacksonville, it would not be a shocker if they take the number 1 seed, in my opinion. They have that potential. Like, I do believe they have that potential. And I'll say it right now, and granted, this could definitely change, seeing how, these first couple of weeks go and all of that, but I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with the Jaguars. I would not be shocked if they beat the Chiefs in week 2. I just want to say that right now. I wouldn't be shocked if they beat Kansas City. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be shocked if that happens. But yeah, number 3, I have the Bengals. I feel like the Bengals could get off to a rough start because we still gotta see how Burrow does. I mean, they're playing the Browns in week 1 because, Browns have been kind of a trap game for them over the years, so I can see that causing some problems to start the season. But I still think the Bengals, extremely talented. The O-line, I know the O-line shared itself in the postseason, but honestly, after the first couple of weeks, it honestly did its job very well last season, and, you saw Joe Burrow, he'll do what he has to do, and, yeah, I think the Bengals, for me, number 3 seed, really back there. Number 4, Buffalo Bills. I know Bills at 4 might be it's not really a hot take because of how tough of a division they're playing in, but Bills are definitely, I am not as sold on the Bills as I was last season, seeing how their playoffs went, because I know they were injured and obviously the DeMar Hamlin shit, which was really, really tough to see, but thank God he's back, by the way. Just want to keep on clarifying that. But this is a Bills team where it's like they've dealt with injuries in recent years, which, not gonna lie, has been a really big problem for them with this Bills team, as they cannot stay healthy, at least on the defensive side of things. And the fact that I'm just gonna say it. If this team goes out in the divisional round for a third straight season, you are about to see major changes in Buffalo. I'm just calling that right now. It feels very possible that might happen with how loaded this AFC is. So, yeah, Buffalo, this is really a make or break year in my opinion. It's like,
not doing bottles.
No.
I'm doing garbage.
But yeah, very, very make or break year for Buffalo. Anyways, at number 5, I have the Baltimore Ravens. I really like their defense. I like their offense and all that. I mean, Lamar has probably his best receiving core, maybe his best he's had since coming to Baltimore, and obviously their defense is honestly young. I don't know what Ozza was saying by saying they're an aging group. From what I've seen, the Ravens defense is pretty. There's some good young pieces on that Ravens defense. So I like what they have there, and hopefully the Ravens offense, for their sake, number 1, please, for the love of God, stay healthy. Don't just die in week 1. Please don't do that. And number 2, I mean, hopefully the inconsistencies of Greg Roman is not there with their new offensive coordinator, but obviously that's something that remains to be seen in terms of how that goes. Now, at my 5th seed, I have the Miami Dolphins. I mean, I was originally going to put them at the 5 seed, but I just feel like the Dolphins, there is one thing that needs to be proven with the Miami Dolphins, and that is Tua. Can he stay healthy? Can he just please stay healthy for once in his NFL career? And look, I like Tua. I really do want him to succeed, especially considering how every year I hear rumors about how he's going to get moved from the Dolphins, how the coaching staff doesn't like him, and every year we're in the same situation again where he is the starting quarterback for the Dolphins. So the way I see it, it's just Miami, if everything goes to plan for the Dolphins, I genuinely think they're a Super Bowl contender. It's just, I need to wait and see with this team. I like what they have. I like that they got Vic Fangio as defensive coordinator, even though similar to how I feel about Brian Flores and the Vikings, the talent isn't exactly there. I mean, they do have Bradley Chubb though, but I feel like just having Fangio there will make that defense much more respectable. And my final AFC wildcard team, my number 7 seed, I have the New York Jets. I feel like the Jets, it's going to be interesting to see because I feel like the Jets, like obviously, their defense. I mean, their defense has been very hyped up. I mean, I love what they have at defense. I really like what they have out. I really like, just their defense is loaded. Aaron Rodgers. I'll get to the Rodgers point of the debate. I mean, the thing with the Jets is, even with how loaded the AFC is, I feel like they just need Rodgers to just be respectable on the field, be decent. If Rodgers is just decent, I think the Jets will be in good shape. And obviously, there will be the question of Nathaniel Hackett, obviously because of just how god-awful his tenure in Denver went. And yes, I know there is a big difference between being an offensive coordinator and being a head coach. That is obviously a huge point to be made. However, that's something that really needs to be, proven wrong is, well, can he just refine that connection with Aaron Rodgers and go from there? And obviously, similar to many people, I like Robert Saleh. I hope he succeeds. I really do hope he succeeds because, yeah, not going to lie, those clips on Hard Knocks have been really fun to watch. I just got to say that. That's been really enjoyable to watch and see how that's, turned out and all that. But yeah, I got my Jets. I got the Jets as the last wild card spot in the AFC, and yeah, just look at the proposed playoff matchups I have. This would be a really fun playoffs. Not gonna lie. Just gotta say, if these are the actual matchups, these look like really fun playoff matchups. But anyways, my Super Bowl matchup. The only reason I have not hyped in my Super Bowl matchup is because for some reason Jake's Super Bowl matchup ended up gaining to my space. So
actually, you can just type yours in and it should.
Yeah, you can just type over it.
Yeah, you can just type over it.
Okay, I just want to make sure that. My Super Bowl pick. I've been it's been tough because honestly, there's definitely a lot of scenarios I can see happening, but not gonna lie, I feel like the teams we're gonna see are the two teams that many people will argue should have been the Super Bowl last season. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go. To make sure I'm doing this. Make sure I got what I want.
Bears and Jaguars.
Oh, that would be a great Super Bowl though. That actually would be a great.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
I'm gonna go. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go Bengals 49ers. I'm gonna go the same pick Aiden has.
Ooh.
A good choice.
Yeah. I was considering doing just just picking the Chiefs because why not? But you know what? Number one, that's kind of boring doing Chiefs Niners again. And number two, not gonna lie, there's a part of me that thinks, you know what? Maybe because a certain bald man is the offensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs, perhaps for some reason that will end up costing them. And I'm not saying that Mahomes is going to be hurt by it. I am just saying it. I really want to believe that could possibly happen. That the Chiefs end up missing the Super Bowl because of a certain egghead's stupidity. But I don't think that will be the case. I just think the Bengals. I feel like Cincinnati's bound to make it back again. So
come on, man, have a little faith in 5 points.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so my winner. Who do I have winning? You know what? I praised them so much in the predictions thing, I might as well go with them. I'll go 49ers, because why not?
Very
MVP.
good.
You know what, if I have to do MVP, I think I'll go... You know what, for MVP, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go CMC. I think CMC gets MVP, and I don't know why I don't know why the font is different than everyone else's font, but yeah. Oh, never mind. It's back to normal now. Okay, just want to make sure.
Nah, Google be weird like that sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It's just when I'm typing, it looked different, but yeah. And honestly, I don't know what my hot take would actually be. Not gonna lie. Right.
Oh, here's mine.
Someone's gonna turn this a Barbie into a bong.
No, Ravens missed the playoffs.
Ooh. Ravens missed the playoffs. Ah, shit. Okay, what could be mine?
Drop you on touching grass. JK.
Alright,
Touching
so I'm
grass,
just gonna...
that's the worst.
Fuck. Shit, okay, what could it be? I genuinely, I don't fucking know. I genuinely don't fucking know. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? Fucking screw it. I'll just do this. SpongeBob and Patrick will commentate the entire Nickelodeon game. There we go. Okay, that's my hot take.
It's funny. Alright, well, now that was the predictions, and I gotta say, got some good ones this year. Also, last note for our pick'ems. How are you gonna do the person that picks the 2 games? Because I was thinking whoever's in last place, they get to pick the 2 games that we all have to pick. Then we still have our upsets and 2 wild cards. Oh, what's the consensus on that?
I like that.
Okay, cause Spencer, you got till Friday to think of 2 games to pick that we all have to pick. And then also for CFB, I believe for college football,
We're not doing pickups for that.
we have 2 games.
No.
We have 2 games. So it's the ranked requirement. Ole Miss and Tulane, and Texas and Alabama. So it is number 20 Ole Miss, and then number 24 Tulane, and then it is number 11 Texas at number 3 Washington.
What about that? There's going to be a special Pat McAfee cast for Texas Alabama.
I know, but Texas Alabama's gonna be a really good game.
I just want to comment. I just want to point out that none of us went 2-0 in our college football.
I was positive LSU was winning.
Yeah, and then they got nuked in the 4th quarter.
They got fucking bodied. Oh well.
Speaking of college football, fuck Clemson.
Yeah, fuck Clemson.
Also, Caleb Williams might not be the #1 guy.
He's number 1.
Okay, who else are you hearing now?
Who are you
talking
hearing?
Drake May or someone else?
I'm talking about that kid that just played his fucking balls off for Colorado.
Oh yeah, Shador Sanders. But
Sanders. Yes.
the thing that I'm
Colin
hearing
Sanders.
is Shador might stay another year.
He might.
Yeah.
Which honestly, considering how loaded the current quarterback class is, and considering the coach is literally his father, yeah, I can understand that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. 100. Like Shador's real. Like don't get me wrong, I think Shador's gonna be really good. Like, did you guys see Colorado and TCU?
I saw that. And speaking of,
I want to talk more about this, but we're gonna save the rest for Friday. We'll save the rest for Friday because it's getting a little bit late for Spencer. But anyways, thank you guys for coming out today. We're going to be doing a show on Friday that it won't be as long as this one. I'll be doing pick'ems, recapping the game. Oh, also tomorrow, do we want to do a watch along or no?
No, I will actually be out of the house.
Okay.
Because I will be getting in touch with my feminine side by watching Barbie, and then going to the adjoining Buffalo Wild Wings and getting in touch with my masculine side by watching the Lions game.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, show on Friday.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be available on Friday.
Show on Friday. All right. Spencer, you have till Friday to think of your 2 games. We'll have 7 points are up for grabs this week, so anything can happen.
Oh yeah, because of the college football.
Because the college football, I looked at week 3, currently has no ranked games. Currently has 0. But ranked 4 has got a lot. But week 4 currently has a lot. I think it's got like 3 or 4. Anyways, we'll see you guys this Friday. We'll see you this Friday. Anyways, take care. Football's back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Take care.